Hey, hello, everybody. Why didn't it change my thumbnail? Weird. Why was my thumbnail not changed? Go ahead and change that. Take some drugs. My thumbnail is the old thumbnail. Change. Should have been that thumbnail. Save. Kinetic Customs. Thank you for double tapping that algorithm. We're gonna give Cottie some cookies. Cottie some cookies. Shadow? Are you in here because of the raccoon? We're on raccoon patrol, huh? That was a big raccoon. You can come up? Come on. Oh, fat ass. Need help, huh? There you go. There we go. We got lots and lots of cookies. And I can put out my drugs. Okay, up here by the programmer. I'm gonna count these out. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, okay. 8. Got a massive headache. Let's see. Okay, print just finished. Where is the face cam? There's the face cam right up there. Right there. 8. Oop. No, find it. Cottie will find it. Okay. There's another one. Got it. They're 200 a piece. Doctor prescribes me 800s and says take 2. So that's 8. Okay. Oop, there it is. Yeah. Stick 9. I won't OD. Some ass burning. Nah, we're not burning ass. Oh, let's see. Weird. Hell no, the bike's not done. I've been waiting on a tool to print it. It just stopped printing. When I started streaming, it dinged me and said it was done. Oh. No freaking way this thing's got 475 views, is what it's saying. $475 views, and it's showing I'm offline. I am online. Select stream. Okay, that looks better. 5 viewers, 1 chat rate. There we go. And now the chat's right. Except for it's not showing the one I had to approve on the moderation queue because somebody said ass. All right. Water. Yeah, usually what we'd do is we just hold the back wheel and tighten the clutch hub nut. But we gotta get Cottie. We gotta get a kitty's cookie. You see these two up here? You see these two? Look at these two. These two are just waiting. I'm just doing chores tonight. These two are just waiting for cookies. Do you want cookies, Shadow? Do you? Do you want cookies? Do you want cookies? Okay. Trying to teach Shadow how to meow. She meows, sometimes on command. Picotronics Repair, hello. We are gonna... we got this old IDE hard drive. I looked it up on the retro web, and there is no BIOS backup, so I'm gonna back up the BIOS on this thing tonight. Got some chores to do. And yes, I am in flip-flops. No socks this time, so nobody complain. You need to see my ugly toes. But cookies from Pico? She squints her eyes when she's ready to meow. More cookies? Cookies from Picotronics? We go. Cookie. There it is. Picotronics Repair. Okay. So yeah, let's move my ugly mug somewhere else. Let me see. Yeah, it says no hard drive picture. I got the browser on my thing here. Firefox right there. Okay. What is this? Okay, the retro web don't have a picture of it. They don't have the BIOS of it. It's what, a 17 megabyte drive. So right there, we're going to take out that Socketed PLCC. Man, you're using 2 accounts just to get the kitty cat's cookies, right? Okay. We're gonna get the kitty cat's cookies. Yeah, I had to make a tool. Let's see, it finished. It should be cool enough. There it is. I had to make this. Now I hope it's the right size. So, yeah, I figured it out a while back, but let's find that plate. It's probably not the right size because it was for a different bike, but it should be the same size. And it is. Awesome. There we go. Okay. It looks like it'll fit. So this just allows you to get the whole, this is like a 3-hour print, 3.5 hour print. Whenever I posted the videos, it says it's for WR450F, and yeah, I had some sturdy bed, but yeah, it might hold up. Oh. But it just allows you to put this on your hub to hold your hub so you can get your torque wrench on there and torque. Usually we hold the rear wheel, but they say not to do it on this bike because you can screw up the transmission. So I don't see how it would screw up the transmission. There's more than 50 foot-pounds of torque on that clutch when you take off on the bike, but I don't know. So, but it's a tool. It turned out pretty good. It's a Bamboo Labs X1 carbon. So, a little thin on the bottom. I should have put a couple more thickening layers of ball thickness on the bottom, but yeah, you're doing it for Cottie. Yes, we'll give her. It's another name, so it's more cookies. You're gonna make her sick if you keep doing this. Here. Oop. Nope. Haha. Haha. Here. Okay. Cottie. She gives this little head twitch whenever she takes something. Oh, okay. We gave him hand-fed cookies. Hey, we need to boot the Zeltec up. After I get rid of my ugly mug here. Why are these not? There we go. In case you didn't see that, we will power down and boot her back up. Long day today. Ecotronics repair, how's it going? Let's see. We need to. What adapter are we using today? This one here. That is a PLCC32 adapter right there. I need to come over here. I gotta list these on eBay. They're RF cables for test equipment. And computer, let's go to work.
All right, have a great day.
No, computer, let's work. Computer, let's work.
I'm ready. What are we tackling today?
That bitch ain't fucking listening. Computer, shop on.
What would you like to shop for?
I don't get it. Ever since they changed this, ever since Amazon changed Alexa, she hasn't been working right. It's like she's hallucinating. Computer, let's work. There it goes. Fuck. I should just be able to talk to it one fucking command. It used to be it that way. I've had enough of you, Alexa. There we go. We just get some anger out. No. First world problemos. Okay, find my LCC puller. Can we read the chip number without having to take it off? Nah, I'm gonna have to take the sticker off. Okay, SPLCC puller, right there. Come on, get in the hole. We got the chip out. I don't care about the sticker, but I'm going to try to get it off without destroying it. Probably won't. It's 40 years old. And what year was this 17 meg drive made? Is there a date on it? I don't see a date. See the chip. See if we got dates on the chip. I'm doing well. I just got a massive headache and can't sleep. And I was trying to do the finish up. I was hoping to finish up the clutch on the bike tonight and maybe go for a ride this weekend. And nah, it didn't work out. I ended up having to take it apart even more. And then I didn't have the tool to lock the clutch, to torque the clutch boss back down. So then I reminded myself by looking out here, I have to do the backup of this firmware of this drive and get it uploaded to the retro web so that I can get rid of that drive. So. Shadow's over there being a lesbian. Shadow. Yeah, there's a raccoon outside. I caught it eating George's kitty food. It was a big raccoon. Did it trigger the doorbell cam? Probably not. I have a trail camera I should put out there. Well, I'll trap it and kill it. Gotta kill something this week. God, I trapped one raccoon one time. Posted a short burning off the rest of my factory KLR tire. Cool. Can I play it here? Or will you copyright me? The one and done? Let me know if I can play it here and I'll play it. Okay. So I'm saying that's a yes, right? What about that one? Proper burial? Oop, hold on. Make sure I got audio. Setting off car alarms?
Start off your lawn. Hey, Matt. I wasn't expecting it. But I see why you have it on there.
Cool. Did that show? Cami H2 Center. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna turn the microscope on. That was right. Oh, one day I'm gonna forget my name and forget whoever everybody is. So let's see. This is 92, 42nd week. So on that chip. Okay, guys. When you guys get pushback from any of these manufacturers, especially in the right to repair states now, and they say, "Oh, that thing we manufactured those, 10 years ago." But they're still selling the goddamn things. Hey, JFix. No, haven't got that cable tester yet. I've got my normal one, but it comes in Monday. But so whenever a company says, "Oh yeah, we'll only give you stuff that was manufactured from 2021 forward or 2018 in Oregon," you can just pull it apart and look at the fucking chip date codes. Because if they say, "Oh, that was manufactured in 2020," and your chip date code has like 2022 on it, call them out. I'll call their bullshit. So this drive here is a 17 megabyte drive from 1992. I'm gonna try and take the sticker off without destroying it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that because it's 34 years old? No, I just killed it. Oh, 1991 is the BIOS date. Duh. Okay, what do we have here? 27C512 in a PLCC package. 27C512. Okay, we're going to light up the Ziltech 6100 software. And we're using the 6100 today. Make sure I ain't got no other Ziltech software up. Initializing, got it. Unmatched adapter. Yeah, we want 2032. Should have been common ship. 2032. Okay, so I just put in 2032 on the Mega Magic that allows us to use a regular adapter. Yeah. So we're gonna back up and archive this EEPROM from this old drive, because you never know. EEPROMs, they rot internally. The dies go bad. So 27512 microchip. And we're gonna drop it in the programmer and find the Zeltec software up here. Gonna go, ooh, it came up really, really tiny. Turn the microscope. Oh, we don't need that. There is the Zeltec software. And I might have to get the dialog box to come up. I think I gotta add another one here. Thought I had a 6100 DLG on here for a source. Okay. Device. I will have to add it. Parts and info. Okay, now we can show you guys the chip selection here. It's just the old chip, man. 27C512 microchip PLCC. And yes, we need DX2032. We're already there. It's a common chip. I just keep them in the so I can just scroll through them. Read. Buffer. What do we got in the buffer here? There we got the data. It's Jaguar 4HT2. What do we have on the markings of the chip? 4HT2.35. So I'm going to guess that's the version. 5/8/1992. Yeah, there's anything interesting in here? See anything else interesting? These are old dumb drives. I mean, back in 1992, they were smart. Oh, it's been like 10 months since I rode that bike. I rode it just to see the clutch last time I did it, and it wasn't right because that damn spring was missing. I mean, if you've got your clutch pack and your discs are supposed to spread out like that, and you got something pushing on them from here that's supposed to be retained by a spring, it's not gonna work right. So, I mean, it'll disengage, or the clutch will engage, or disengage. But it'll drag. It won't be it won't be free. So your disc won't spin. So, but I'm not a motorcycle mechanic. Okay. My dumps. We're gonna put this is a. I just had that. Where did my browser go? Of course, it's gonna not do that. And the code on this one was a 4HT2 and checksum is 5300. 27 C512. Wrong spot. Okay. We have that saved. The Restore, what's up? Kitties get cookies from Restore. Ready for cookies? You are? How about you? You want cookies? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get cookies. There you go. These are from Restore. You gotta thank Restore. And one for you. I'm gonna give you two because it's been a while. No, shadows. Find a good cookie for Cottie. Here's a big cookie. Big cookie for Shadow. Okay. There you go. The kitties, thank you. Restore. The Restore gave Cottie and Shadow's cookies. You guys get double cats tonight. The doohickey? Yeah. Okay. So we have done that chore. Put the chip back in, don't lose it. Yeah. And the label back on. We are backed up. Now I can list that bitch on eBay and get rid of it. It works. 17 meg drive. Imagine all that work for 17 megs, man. So. I need a bag. the hard drive bag. Put it in a okay. That was backed up. Alright, the rest is going to be just cleaning and boring shit. Oh. Yeah, these are... I use this one quite a bit. Cableize. This one I use for testing my cables on my boards. I mean, I can do something. I can play a video game. No, I'm not playing a video game. What's there to do? I wish this headache would go away. I've had like 6 bottles of water. These ain't splash. It's just I was lazy and didn't want to get a cup. Didn't want to get a cup. I have to use plastic out here because I've had a little white thing likes to knock things off, and she knocked a glass off the bench, and I was picking up shards of glass for a week. Because when those tempered glasses shatter, they sliver out into all these pieces. So, and I couldn't find me a plastic cup. Oh, I just went with I've got these to assemble. I don't want to do it today. I've got a stack of cables this list. I don't want to do it today. What to do? You pet the kitty. Yes. Pet the kitty. Pet the kitties. We get to pet the kitties. Are you good girls? Oh, I can kiss these, okay. How about you? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? I don't want a bath. Are you a good girl? You a good girl? You're a good girl. Yes, you give her a bath. They thought they were going to get cookies. I just hope this fits. It only gets torqued down to like 50 foot-pounds, so, or 70 Newton meters. What do I want to do? I have to do something. I can't just go lay down with headaches every time I get a headache. I try to cure it, but I can't take nothing stronger than ibuprofen, so I have that high allergy to opioids, so I just told my secret how you could kill me. Oh, I think that's the raccoon. Raccoon's back. I put the Georgie stray food up. So it's gotten a taste. I was like, why in the hell is the cat food disappearing all of a sudden real fast? It's a friggin' raccoon that's eating it. But yeah, I was gonna check and see if it tripped the doorbell. Probably not. Oh, it was a kid. Now I got my ass bending over. Man, I'm freaking going way bald. God, my kid orders a lot of freaking. Him and his girlfriend order a lot of DoorDash. Watch live. Spying on the kid. Hey, you. What are you doing? Okay. Okay. I ain't working. I ain't working. I don't want to work. Don't want to work. I gotta give Cotties and I gotta give these things kissies. No, we don't get kisses, we get cookies, yes. Oh, you got it. Shadow is awfully demanding. Let's pull up the cable eye here. Show you all what the cable eye does. This is the cable tester. right, so I've already got a 10-pin header loaded. So let's grab a 10-pin. So I will stick. Oh, how can we do this? Yeah, I'll just use this camera here. Let me see. I think the burrito will work. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Let's throw this right there. There we go. Okay. So this is the Cami cable. This is an M3U. Their new ones are M3Z. This one will do resistance and diode in the cable. So, I mean, Cami Research is anti-repair, but they're simple devices, easy to repair. But it'd be nice to have the documentation so you don't have to go through and spend hours and hours and hours on it. So I just put a cable in there and go test kit. Wrong window. Can't click on the OBS window. Where'd my cable I program go? There it is. All right, so then I can go test cable, access denied. Oh, that's right. Error communicating with the fixture. Uh-oh. Okay. I got to unplug it because I unplugged it earlier with the software running, so it their software's buggier than shit. Okay, that's the noise I want to hear. That says my calibration's out of date. Remind me in a day. Okay. Now I'm just gonna learn the cable. Now it just showed me that that's a 10-pin cable. I will hit test cable, and it gives me the resistance of all of the connections. And if I go, I can get a net list. And when I print the report, it'll print all this information. So I can continuous test, start. And now if there was a short in the cable, intermittent, I can sit there and wiggle it, and it will tell me if there is a break in the cable or not, or if there's a bad connection, and stop no errors. Cables match, no difference. Now, if I put in a different cable, let's put in a 14-pin. These are the ones I've got right off the bat that I can mess with. And these modules come off so you can change them to like USB, whatever. 2 protons. Cookie time for the kitties. 2 protons. You want cookies? Cookies. Cookies for the kitties. Oh, 1 cookie for you. One cookie for you. One cookie for you. Say thank you, Proton. There you go. All right. I'm just rambling. 2 protons. Just talking about the Cami Research cable tester. So now that I hooked in the wrong cable, if I go test cable, it's going to error out. Yeah, it is not. Oh, it's asking me to select the header 14, okay. And now it checked the 14 pin. But Krabby Patty, cookie times for kitties. These are from Krabby Patty. There you go. Cookies. Cookies. Here you go. This is my little channel thing. The kitties get cookies every time somebody new chats. One night they made Cottie puke because she ate so much. So, yeah, so this is what a cable tester is. And they do a whole lot. You can probe and find out different cables. I think I got a USB-C adapter. Let's go something more modern here. Let me pull it out. Okay. These, I don't know if these work. I haven't used them yet. USB-C cable tests. So. Hey, let's find a USB-C cable. We got a long one. Oh, that's not a USB-C. That's a USB-C. Yeah, I've got this long USB-C to USB-C cable. Put that cable in just like that. Learn cable. Oh, CB26. I don't know if you guys can see the selection here. Is that USB C1? I want USB C1. Okay. Why isn't it letting me select it? Odd. Okay. 4 connectors. Learn cable. I'm not sure what to select. Is it on auto? I'm not sure. Okay, so we've got a Krabby Patty. And yeah, I gotta remember all the names too, yep. Very happy with the, and then 2 protons. So can I ask, is this work or hobby? Work. Work. What keeps you interested in doing such a specific and grueling work? Reading data sheets, using 1,000-year-old programs, testing hardware for days on end. Andro Zero, cookie time for kitties! Oh, yes, you caught a Rhine stream. Cookies? Andro Zero, you want it? Oh, I dropped it. They're so gentle. Okay, one more. Okay, those cookies from Andro Zero. Andro Zero. Yay, kitties! Yep. Okay. So I am trying to figure out how to get this USB-C adapter. Oh, I might have to connect a cable from here to here. Hold on. And it's more than 152, but I don't know. I don't use this adapter for testing USB-C cables, so. And tonight I'm just got a headache and can't sleep, so I'm just doing whatever I want to do tonight. Nope, that ain't doing it. Why is this just not? Okay. Maybe it's lightning? No. Weird. See, if I can't figure this out, I don't know, can you guys, is it showing that on there? Oop. Nope. Okay, it's not showing that. Let me search. Let me add another window capture. No, that's not it. Yeah, it's not letting me capture. It won't let me capture that window for some odd friggin' reason. That's the problem with OBS sometimes. Okay, I just don't see it detecting. I'm selecting USB-C, but it don't allow me to go okay. Okay. It said 4 connectors, so that's what it did. Right there. Let's do a cable map there. I still don't know why it detected B2L1, B1L1. Is that this? Or can I just use one of those? They don't provide any clear instructions. So let's unplug this and go just to site 1 and take out this one here. Let's see what that does. Learn cable. Okay. No, it won't let me do. It won't let me select 2 of those. So I have no clue what is up. So I don't know how this thing here is wired, or if you got to have another one on this connector too. I don't know if there's one missing here. If I should have both those on that one. Let's go auto. Let's redo this. Try this one here. Auto ID on. Okay. Let's try auto ID and see what it does. Kitties are fun. Yeah, it's not detecting. Yeah, it is not. I don't know. It's not like I can call Cami Research and say, "Can I get help?" No. Select a connector or conductors, and it's not letting me. It's coming up with like 4 connectors auto. I haven't. Yeah, it's coming up with some weird stuff that's not supposed to be. Help. So. Yeah, that might be for a newer software version too. I don't know. I'm only got a version 5. Yeah, 5.420. So it might not even be compatible with this programmer or this version of software. So, but I never use this one, so I just used it. This one I only use for these, to test these cables here, because I got boxes of these. Every now and then I find one that's not right or out of spec. But so that's it. Should work. Say just like this. Drop in a cable. I've also got other adapters Anytime I find them on the eBay for cheap, I buy them. Because you never know. I just hit learn cable, desk cable, simple cables like that. It works. Other adapters. Let's grab like one of each of a couple here in this drawer. So I've got for older cables, this one here, just mixed coax signals. Older PC cables. Network telco. I've got a few others in there. I just have to dig them out in the drawer. And I just grab the first couple. So, and yeah, with the ancient programmers, those you have to use in my industry if you're doing chip programming, because there's older chips that need programmed that you can't program on the modern hardware. So, let's close this cable eye out. Yeah, I like the cable. I like this. This is an awesome tool. It does its job. The company is shit. I will definitely say Cami Research needs to work on their customer service. Now, this is not an old programmer. None of those are old programmers. Oh. But yeah, reading data sheets is, you got to read data sheets. It's mandatory. Oh. But yeah, I've got the M4 on the way. I picked it up for a steal of a deal on the eBay. $100. Got some it said it was dead. So yeah, they put these things up for bids. Let me pull up my Firebox here. Right there. The description was Cami Research Cable Light M4 is a PC-based low. Okay, functional condition. Item has been tested. The following issues: does not power on, cannot test further. Test perform. Item passes a visual inspection. So, but what piques my interest are the adapter boards. Typhoon tester cable IPCB from Microsoft. I don't know if that says Sheffield Fuck Interpooler. I can't read it. Sheffield Puck Interposer. So, a Microsoft board. I don't know. HVD. Is it for like a cable on a game console or something? But yeah, the M4 is supposed to do also capacitance. So, but yeah, this is an expensive tool here. If I can, it should be easy unless it's been totally roached, but there's nothing much to them in the power supply section. Microcontroller. But this is about $6,000-$7,000 new. So for $100 plus $38 shipping, not a bad buy. Yeah, reading the data sheets it's a must. You have to if you want to learn how. I mean, you can learn how almost anything works if you can find the data sheets to it. So if you find a chip and you want to figure out the circuit, you can pretty much grab the data sheet and figure out what circuitry is needed by that chip on the board. So, or if you're, like you're building a power supply, you got to be able to read the data sheet to figure out how to get your timing right and how to filter out noise, and it'll tell you the companion components that it needs. So. Gosh, that egg won't go away. Invite your friends, kitties are starving. I do have something. I got a Tektronix TDS 754 gigahertz. I gotta remove the reef side of it. TDS 784A power supply. I already fixed the power supply in it, but I ran out of reefas, or I didn't have any replacements for the reefas, so I left them in there. But I need to replace them so that the power supply is fully serviced. So I might do that on another stream. I might do it tonight. I don't know. I need to sit down. Jump up in the chair. All right. What's there to do? Yeah, I'm going to jump up in the chair and somebody new is going to chat. So I have to get down and give the kitties their cookies. It's warm in here. So what be there to do? I should work. I don't want to work. I gotta shave my head. I am going bald, so speed up the process. I've been looking at this, man. I need to build this board, but I don't want to do it with a headache. Then it's not fun. Build that board. It's an adapter for BPM microsystems. Then I got this one here. This is a DuPal, but I ordered the wrong version. This is a version 3. Supposed to order the version 2. I need to do that. This is for unlocking PAL chips. I got a whole bunch of logic to test. I don't feel like doing that either. Need more water. I got water. I don't see anything. I stopped taking in work for about 3 weeks, so now I'm bored. Now I'm bored. I've only had a couple things trickle in, but that's fine. I need the break. I got more transmission controllers on the way. I've got AVR on the way. That's for a cogen. That's gonna be a fun one. AVR for a cogen. A gas-fired cogen. It produces electricity. It's actually a controller for the AVR, the automatic voltage regulation system. It's gonna be an interesting one. Probably gonna be something stupid simple. It's not booting. We'll figure it out. All right. I have these here, your transistors. I open them. And I need what? 40. Microscope's not on. I can prep it. I'm not going to build it. No, not with a headache. God damn, I need more. It should be going away and it's not. This took 8. 2, 4, 6. I'll take 8 more. I'll OD on these probably. Can you OD on ibuprofen? Oh, hey, you can. Got 16 ibuprofens in what? Hour, 20 minutes. Okay, I know I've got. Let me find my transistor book. Where's my transistor book? I've got some of these already open. Chips. There's a transistor book right there. Is it this transistor book? is how I do my transistors surface mount. Throw in a book. And through holes go in here too. MOSFETs. I thought I had some of those. References, regulators. MBT 4101, I believe is what those were. MMBT 4101. Okay. There's only like 4,020 in here. There we go. MBT 4101's right there. I have some. Yes, I do. I was like, I know I have parts. I've got binders. I go through, whenever I get a job, if I need 10 of them, I'll order a whole bunch. It's just page after page. Well, that's my new book. My old book's up there. All right, this goes back over here. Yeah, this is the common transistor there. They're used in a bunch of devices, so for driving circuits. Okay, and DigiKey, I have a 74 HGT 64Ds. I've looked through all my. I gotta organize all this crap. That binder is slowly getting. I was slowly getting it. You know. Bipolars, 74 LS20s, X1454B level shifters, undervolts, drivers. I've got. I gotta get all these in their books. And these I gotta label. Delay lines. Gotta get all this stuff. Like I said, I've got all this logic to check. And inventory. Yeah, I know my streams are boring. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. This is one of the things where DigiKey was actually cheaper than AliExpress. Need a razor. There are only 6. 6. I gotta remember I have to inventory these before I put them up, because when I inventory them, I put a location. So let's stick these over here with those. That way, whenever I look at it, I know where the hell I put it, because I'm not gonna remember in 20 minutes. I really need to go see the vascular neurologist, but okay. And we've got our connectors. That camera is just awfully bright, isn't it? There we go. I don't know why that camera was, now it's too not bright enough. And so that's gonna have to do. Connectors. Already inventoried these, so I know where they go. Right there. Drawer of connectors. That's an easy drawer. I use that drawer quite frequently. We got caps, resistors. Yes. 150R. And we're going to need 48 of these. Now give me a couple for losses. There we go. And that's the only way you buy surface mount parts. You buy them by the reel. Well, this is easy to inventory. It goes in the reel box of resistors. Oh. All right, and EEPROM, that would be in chips. I really got to get a bigger binders, or transfer the pages from like 2 small binders to a bigger binder. Look at those kitties. Ain't those pretty kitties? Do the kitties get cookies? Kitties get cookies. Let's get the kitties cookies. Cookies. I guess I will. Like that. We'll be right there. I'm gonna just pull me out 48 of these. It's 18. $34. I'll just do that. Okay. Drop this back in the book. Yeah, I gotta replace some of these labels. They're fading. Yeah, that goes. I'm just prepping me for doing what I need to do. Okay, I need 5. I need 5 connectors. Five connectors. Yeah, I've got oscillators. I need a binder. You put the oscillator. Oh, I forgot the capacitors. 0 ohm. I think those were 0.1s. I got plenty of 0.1s. I know I got like 20,000 0.1s. I've ordered and then forgot or couldn't find them in my bin and then order more. Okay. It's nobody's chatting. Huh? Sure, what time is it? 3:30 in the morning. Hoping this headache goes away. I don't think it's gonna go away. Eh. Everybody an extra 5% off. Except for that one. This one, I'll get 10%. I'm not even getting no shop cleaning done. I am just done with the news, man. It's always a ceasefire, red line being pushed back. Keeps getting pushed back. Just turn the friggin' country to glass, man. Weak-willed frickin' orange man. If you keep warning somebody, and you don't do shit, you lose all your integrity, man. People lose respect for you. That's a little inner Sandman. Maybe the Sandman will come for me tonight. Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to the news. It's just like same old shit all the time. I mean, the only news I've really been paying attention to lately is about 30 miles up the road, the paper plant leaked 900,000 gallons of a chemical called white liquor, which is very acidic, and it's leaked into the Columbia River. So 11 people, I think, have already died, maybe more. That was just from the implosion, the leak, the rupturing of the tank. So that's really the only news I've been following. Local stuff, not any of the national. Here the Sandman comes. We put these up with the BGA machine. I need to get some practice boards and start messing with this, exploring this BGA machine. I gotta do something. I just can't not do anything today. I usually try to get one thing done. One thing. That's all I need. My aeroplane spark plugs. They're all pretty and clean. Gotta go get those put in. The East Palestine train derailment. Holy shit. When did that happen here? Hazardous pollution to 16 states. Was that a long time ago or was that recent? 2024. Okay, I remember that one. Yeah. Are they still cleaning up after that, or? Yeah. Come on. We used to have this. Trojan nuclear power plant used to be like one of the largest nuclear power plants in the United States. Just because of earthquakes. And this is like across the river from where the leak happened. That, when they destroyed that, our electricity rates went nuts. Ooh. My music, is it playing Metallica? Can you hear me now? Okay, we gotta get the kitties their cookies again. Yeah, whenever I put the earbuds in, it screws up my settings. Give the kitties some more cookies. So I've got some stuff to stream here. I've got to assemble those. These are CIC chips for old NES systems. Altera EPC2. Some LED driver. I forgot. I put stuff places and I was just like, why in the hell did I put it here? Oh. Yeah, I'll have to remember that. I will uncapture the audio right there. All right. There's a button in there that you can uncapture the audio, but then I have to remember to capture the audio. Yeah, I did a 4-hour stream playing music, and it took like 4 hours and a Guns N' Roses song to trigger them to shut the stream down. But we played it for 4 hours at the bonfire. But 20 hours. It's not a long time. You can keep going. Yeah, it's not going away. I've got coffee, I've got water, I've got ibuprofen. I've taken 16 ibuprofen. It's not going away. I just have to deal with it. So, well, good night. We'll see you on another stream. I got to do a little cleaning, but putting tools up. I need to go over to Best Buy and pick me up a new shop receiver, just a 2-channel, something with Bluetooth, and damn. Tape stuck to the bottle of booze. Yeah, this is a weird. It's a weird chip. It's on a little ceramic board. It's gonna look that one up. The wife on these here, I leave them around with the blade open, and she always looks at me real stern. She's like, close it up. Dangerous. It's only dangerous if you mess with it, right? It's not dangerous if it's just sitting there. These go in the washer. Oh, these are junk ones. These go in the trash. Those are contaminated ones. Okay. Guy's never gonna pick this up. I gotta get rid of a bunch of crap. I got a whole pile over here that's just gonna go to the recycle center. Key slot I don't no longer need. You can tell where I'm at in the room, they just follow. Okay, welding gloves, welding hat, those gotta go back in the welder. Stick those right there. Power strip. Oh, looking so sly and so sleazy. Wally World bags. Anybody need Zener diodes? Yeah, diodes. More diodes. More diodes. More diodes. And more diodes. Alright. These go over here to be inventoried in the diode bin. Or re-inventoried. Right. These are overlays for tectronic scopes or something in different languages, so these are probably just gonna go on eBay as a lot. Put them right there. Motocross starts Saturday. Yeah, it's still lingering. I was hoping it was going to go away now I could do some stuff, but yeah, I'm just doing chores tonight. I did read that chip. Okay. Anybody need any yokes? CRT yokes? Yeah, I don't know when the motocross around here starts. But I'm not gonna light the browser up while I got my music on, so I'll look it up here. I don't see a 2026 event schedule out at Washougal. Now Washougal starts 7:20. I know they got some other racing there. Let's try Woodland. Woodland Motocross Park. That's usually during the winter, so Woodland's winter track. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing for racing out here. I don't follow it. I used to years ago, but I think Shadow won. What do you want? Shadow wanted in. Shadow wanted out. She got bored. No cookies. Well, I guess Cottie gets cookies. She's all alone now. Yeah, years ago I came to the conclusion on following all these sports. It's a waste of my. It was really a waste of my time. I mean, following the motorsports, I can find other things better to do in 2 to 3 hours sitting there watching motorcycle racing or drag racing. So if something really cool happens, I will tune into just that cool thing, short attention span type stuff. But where in the hell? There it is. But I don't know any of the modern racers or. Yeah, I'm from the, when Travis Pastrana and Jeremy McGrath and all the old school. All the old school people. Body hair everywhere, man. Let's see. Trying to find my uncle used to build race bikes. Or used to build the engines. I think it was Levi Kitchen. I think that's who he built. I think that's who he built the engines for, is a racer named Levi Kitchen. I don't. Just searching what he posted. Does that name ring a bell to you there, man? I think it might have been 250 class. No, first race on 450 at National. That was 2019. I don't know. I'm just. But I got a picture of one of the engines that he built. Let's see if I can pull that up. No, that didn't work. The painkiller. This is the. I have no clue. I just read something on my uncle's page that it was like from 2019 for 450. I got a picture of his 250 engine. I did save that one day. If I can get it. There it is. There it is. That's an old one. Factory Fire one. That was my uncle's company. I don't think he's building the engines anymore for him. He might be. I don't know. But that's about as much as I follow. It's just, you know, if I hear he wins or something, I'll watch that race or something. But that's about it. Or if he does something weird, if I hear it from my uncle or through my father, because my father and his brother talk. So he'll mention something about it. I'll look it up. Yep. Local. There was another local from around here back in the day too. A McCormick, I think. There's one guy that crashed and died. He was in the Supercross stuff on. Can't remember. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if my uncle's still building engines or not. I think he retired. But man, that guy, he's smart on the engines. He knows how to tune those two strokes like that, man. He knows what mods to do to make them go fast. So he's been doing it since the 60s, 70s, so. Alright, back to cleaning. Yeah, I've been going through these boxes. These like boxes of connectors here. Lots of stuff. I gotta get rid of some of this crap, man. I keep saying I'm gonna get rid of it, but then I never do. Walmart bags going this. Oh, I've got LED drivers to replace and overhead lights. Turn them on. It looks like a strobe light in here for a disco for about 5 minutes. That requires me to get on a ladder and okay. Well, hi. Nah, man, I pushed through on getting that clutch boss ring in, man. That was a pain in the butt. I ain't gonna deal with these. Anybody want these? Going once, going twice. In the trash they go. No, I'm not gonna trash them. That's a waste. Anti-static labels. Oh. Cottie one in? Okay, here. Here you go. She must have to go potty or something. This goes up on stickers. Labels. Holy crap, I can get to the welder. Yeah, my uncle only did Yamaha, I think. I don't know. I'd have to ask him. Maybe we'll have an interview with him one day. Boom! I gotta get this. That's one thing I gotta do this summer's get this laser up and going. Ah, closer. Little dent. Your headache's about half of what it was, so just from about 20 minutes ago. Skin better. It's because I only sleep like 2 hours at a time, I think. I still gotta troll QS Tech Services, so. Okay. I gotta get the Syncor put back over here. I use isolation transformer for this bench here. I gotta install these. I was looking for these, found them. My marker lights. I have cracks. This piece right there on my factory one's a little latch cracked. So, but I don't want to do it when it's sun blazing out. I need a nice, good, comfortable day. Okay, I need a empty binder. This will be oscillators number 2. Where are my binders? Nice and cool out. Uh-oh, that's gonna get me to copyright. Can't go too far. If I go too far, the earbud comes off. I know I got a box of friggin' binders out there. Yeah, if we got that raccoon. Yes. All right. Here. Okay, second binder for oscillators. Oscillator book number 2. This is because of computer booter. I was going through all my oscillators and I was just trying to find one that might have worked for him. So down this lonely, lonely road, you have got this feeling that I'll fill this book up in no time. You're always getting oscillators. Order them for something. I'll have to go through here and this is a VCO. I need to organize all these. And this is 420 megahertz to 920. Yeah, some of these came from the Tektronix surplus. Some of them I got from DigiKey. Usually I just throw oscillators in a box. Then I put them in binders and then I'll throw them in a box. And I'm really disorganized when it comes to that. That's a VCO. That's what that one looks like. I need to actually make a whole page, start back here for VCOs. Need to put a whole binder for them. These are 3.6864. I might already have these, but 3.686. Oh. It sucks when you add a value and you gotta shift them all around. A lot of work. But okay. 3.582056. I need to put barcodes on these. Three 3.5. I think these are mostly the Tektronix ones. They all got tech numbers. Probably never use them, but they're here if I ever need them. That's what all the hoarders say, right? Oscillator, crystal, same freaking thing. Next one. Ow. She goes down. She goes down. Goes down, down. Oh, there's a bunch in here. Gotta get a piece of them. Did I print that one? Yeah, I did. Goes down. I wish they'd put the capacitance on these. So VCO. Megahertz. Five picofarad. Five, two, one, one. There's only one in here. I need to order me more wet clear bags. Oscillators don't need anti-static. Shit, I just dumped those, didn't I? $48 megahertz. Zero one. Double click. 5 in here. Oh, there's some trippy ones. Then having part selections of just random weird things if you want to build something strange and you don't want to go out and spend a whole bunch on parts. You just flip through your book if it's a one-off thing. $30 megahertz. VCO. Oh, this is 540 to 740. Okay. And that is a that had a lot of data on it. No, one of those ceramic hybrid ones. Ah, tons and tons of these to go. 3.57954, that's like NTSC. Make sure I'll have all different parts. It just takes forever. You should see the boxes of resistors and capacitors. And, oh man, got tons of parts I gotta sort. I need to just hire somebody to come in there and do it. This is a 17.734. A little bit better than I used to be because I'm alive. Live wire. Looks alive. 0270. Better than I used to be. Yeah, I used to stick these to the bags, and then I just would run out, and then you never get the label off the bag, so I just stick them inside the bag. Sometimes you gotta flip it to the other side, and then you're upside down, and it just makes a mess. Oop. Is this the same part number? Yep, the same part number. What? And I used to put the quantity on them, and then I'd have to print me a new label every time I used one. So I don't do that anymore. If I run out, I run out. 12.88. .288. All these Tektronix ones have some weird frequencies, man. 5085. Oh, boring stream right now. Hey, did I print that one? Don't remember. Gonna run out of labels, I think, getting low. That's what I like about the Brady, is it keeps track of your labels. The Zebra don't. I need to get rid of that printer and just start using the Brady's. Yeah, I did print it. Two more, and that short is done. Ooh, there's another 8 megahertz. Just messed it all up. Okay. And I know I got another box of oscillators somewhere. And 33.333. 506. Yeah, you can't fit many of these pages in the binders, maybe about 20. Especially if you start getting the chunky oscillators or big parts. And then if I list any of these parts on eBay, some parts get expensive, especially the harder to find ones. I will list them on eBay, and then I just put a B for the binder. I'll give the binder a number, and then a dash, and then the page. I'll give them page numbers so I know where to find the damn things. But this is a good system. I want to thank Vinkel for getting me hooked to this system and their capacitor books. I double printed this. 17.734. See? That's one more page down. See, easy to flip the label. Okay. Book 2. Did my earbud go dead? I think it did. These earbuds suck. I think I'm just gonna go get me a set of Buds 4 or something. I really need a good set of earbuds. My wife would like a set too. She's got like the original Buds, but she's a color snob. Okay, these are green LEDs. Let me open that back up. Okay. LED. What's the data off of these? Green. And they are 565 nanometer, 24 MCD. Hey, these are on a strip. I frickin' hate ammo belts or ammo packs. I really fucking despise them. Ammo packs. I hate them. I don't know why I'm taking the time. LEDs are cheap. So how I do the ammo packs. I could just cut them off, but then you lose your long one. Or your length, because sometimes you need to put them on a standoff. So I turn on the hot air system. Double print. And I'll just take like 5 at a time. Then you get the glue residue on them. It's just a horrible way to get these. And I just the glue's heat sensitive. So if you put a little bit of heat on it here, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, probably not. Put a little heat on it. They will just slide with very little force right out. They come out a lot better. You can smell it when it releases. And then just slide right out. Just like that. Oh, maybe I should turn the microscope on and do it on the microscope for you. Yeah, you can't see what I'm doing there. The light's all washed out. Not there. Okay. Can you see it? Right there. No, you're not gonna be able to see it right there. Just a little bit of heat. Get that glue hot. They just slide right out. Opens that glue right up. But then you get that sticky glue residue on there. You gotta clean them before you use them. I just really dislike the ammo packs. I don't know why I'm doing this for a couple LEDs. I got binder full of LEDs. But you never know when you need a specific weird one or that size, this size. It gets a little tougher when it gets cold. That was a little tough. Yeah, they just slide right. They just slide right out. I think it's hot. Oh, it got cold. That is a whole bunch. A whole mess of LEDs. Very, very fast. How much power? All of it? Oh, on the thing, it's my last setting. I don't remember what setting I used on the hot air. I think it's like 400C. I think this book I just labeled diodes. Let's see over here. Where is that book? Yeah, I think LED, or do I got my LEDs? Did I label it? I think I just labeled this one diodes. Diodes. Fast cover, Scotch keys, Zeners. There's a couple miscellaneous green LEDs right there. Miscellaneous LEDs. I got a whole other binder with LEDs that, like I said, I'm very disorganized. Okay, print that up. Let's just... Yeah, I didn't see the voltage on that pack. No, it didn't. Didn't say the voltage, but I can figure that. That's not a problem. There's a low pass filter. NTCs. Uses. Those are on the. Those go put on the Feebays there. Holy crap! I got something done tonight. Yeah, that's all that matters, right? One thing at a time. Yeah, I need to put... This is the last time I used LEDs. I just threw them in this book because my other book's like that. And those are put up. I show you my resistor book. Here's one of my resistor books. One. Oop, I got LEDs in this one too. Resistors, that's some capacitors, through whole stuff. More capacitors, there's some more LEDs. See, this is how organized I am. This should be just all resistors. And then more trim pots, more resistors. It's just miscellaneous resistors. These are all through hole stuff. So, except for the front here, those are common resistors I use in surface mount. If the book's down, it's usually I've been using out of it recently. So, but these binders, they get full quick. Okay. Wow. Just that little tiny bit of work I've done, it makes a big difference in my psyche. So. Yeah. I mean, I gotta make binders of more parts. I gotta organize my through hole binder with an added big box of through hole parts. I don't use a lot of through hole parts anymore. So I don't put it as a priority. Most of my stuff is most stuff I deal with the surface mount. So yeah, so I think Data IO is going to be taking over VTech handler company. I don't know what BPM Microsystems is going to do. BPM Microsystems uses VTech handling equipment. Is Data IO going to stop selling it to them? We don't know. I need to go through all these freaking hard drives, box them up, and ship them out. Ooh, what do I got over here? Yeah. Tantalum. Tantalums. Tantalum caps. More tantalum caps. I'll do those later. So that's 3 hours. I'm gonna try to go to bed. It is almost 5 a.m. I'm gonna go let the chickens up. Let the chickens out. Oh, I got a raccoon. Gotta kill that raccoon. Yeah, gotta kill a raccoon. You guys up for a drowning? I usually drown them. So, I should butcher one and eat it. Ah, not a neighborhood raccoon. I just drown them and throw them in the trash. I get big. You don't want to take your problem and go dump it off on somebody else in some other neighborhood. So, but all right, I gotta get rid of those. Toss all those crap remotes. Got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I need to hire some help. Maybe get all the stuff that's up here, not up here. And maybe let somebody else take on chores. But we'll catch y'all later.